As a operations person by origin, the truth is we all strive for standardization. The reality is clients, asset owners, more and more are asking for customized portfolios, very specific niche versions of the thing that you do. So the reality is you have to find a way to build scalable functionality that allows you to take a standardized thing and as efficiently as possible make it something that is customized. We've invested a lot of time and energy in data management. The underpinnings of any solution are based on the data. And then ultimately, if you can find the right technology solutions, you can systematize and therefore create scalable solutions that allow you to maintain your standard straight through process, but still achieve customization. And I think that's the key to success.
This is very near and dear to my heart because at our firm, we had a lot of customized technology applications 5 or 6 years ago. And they're getting more and more costly to maintain. Individuals in the tech departments eventually leave or retire. Thankfully, we haven't had to deal with that on a large scale. But when you have those customized solutions, in my opinion, you want to go standardized as possible unless you're getting a definite return via portfolio returns for your clients or a return where you can service a specific client at a much higher level. Otherwise, it doesn't really add value to be non-standardized. And once you are more standardized in your operational processes specifically, it's much easier to build around it, and you get committed to single providers. And I'm a big believer in a single service provider model to the extent you can do it from front to middle to back office.
I think in order for an organization to become truly data-driven, you have to start with defining an operating model. And so the modern operating model of today is about people, process, technology, and data. So data has to be a focal point for an organization to really become data-driven. You then have to invest time and energy into organizing, collecting, and ultimately scrubbing data down to a golden source. Because until you get your data in order, you can't really do any of the sexy things with technology that the business really wants you to do. So when you start on this journey, I think the thing that you also have to keep in mind is that the truth is it's hard work. A lot of people think that data management is some sort of destination, but the truth is it's actually a journey. So you've got to be prepared for that. And yeah, so that's kind of how I think about it.
When I look at our firm and you have compartmentalized silos of individuals who are pulling information, and then you have senior staff who are going to those staff people or those departments and requesting information. So you have a lot of people who are pulling data and resharing. That takes email time, process time, and also if someone's out who's very good at pulling certain pieces of information, there's risk of error. The goal is to set up the infrastructure and have a nice, clean, user-friendly interface where everyone in the organization can pull trade data, performance data, client information that can be specific for whatever, or brokerage, commission information. Everything that we use to run our business can be pulled and reviewed, and everybody has access to it. And the nice thing about that also, through that democratization, it allows you to build on that and build better scalable processes longer term, and it cross-trains and educates your staff and allows individuals from the senior management level up. And the nice thing is, for people who've been in this business for long periods of time, several years, who are not used to pulling data from Excel files or different disparate technological systems, they have a nice user interface where the CEO of the organization can drill down if they need to. And some of the individuals who've been working for years and used to just calling people and saying, I need this, present it or send it to me, and they get it via email, they have the ability to pull the information themselves.
When I think about resilience in today's industry, what I don't hear enough of is a focus on the people that are actually doing the work. I've been hearing about doing more with less for 10, 15 years. I don't think that works. To build a resilient organization, I think you really need to invest in your people. You need to upskill the whether it's technology, operational tools, experience in your organization. Ultimately, it's the people. As a consulting firm, we work on large projects with dozens of people at times, and it's the people that deliver those projects. The technology is the technology. It typically does work, or else a firm wouldn't have bought that technology. So ultimately, it's the people that drive projects and organizations to success.